Our top story tonight, members of Ontario's Diversity Advisory Committee say they were blindsided when the city suddenly disbanded the group this week. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Morgan Romero.
And I'm Brian Holmes. The mayor explained the decision today, telling KTVB the city is worried about potential retaliation from the federal government after its recent crackdown on DEI programs. Abby Davis has more on what's next for the small eastern Oregon city.
I think it's wrong, and I think that they made the wrong decision and that they made a decision out of fear.
After a controversial 4-2 vote Tuesday, Ontario, Oregon no longer has a diversity advisory committee.
I'm very, very disheartened by this.
Former councilmember Eddie Melendrez joined the committee in 2021. According to the city's website, they're tasked with helping create a stronger community that is respectful of all nationalities, races, genders, ethnic groups, ages, and socioeconomic classes and cultures.
I really feel the purpose of the committee was just to bring in those folks that don't come to the city council, that live in the margins, to be heard, to share their concerns with us, because they weren't coming here.
It was a hard decision. It literally made me sick.
Mayor Debbie Folden says the city made the call mainly because she's worried about getting in trouble with the federal government. If they go after grants but don't follow President Trump's executive orders limiting DEI programs, she says she could be held responsible.
I was literally scared. I trust President Trump's mandates. I believe that he fiercely will honor them. And I truly feel like if he says he's going to do something, he's going to follow through.
I felt like we were a little bit blindsided. The agenda didn't say there was going to be a vote on this.
Kathy Collins joined the committee in April.
It just said it was going to be up for discussion. At the same time, I truly understand why the council voted as it did.
Even though their time on the committee is over, Melendrez says the work to make sure everyone in the community has a voice isn't finished.
History will remember who stood up for those that needed it.
Because of technical difficulties, Tuesday's meeting was not recorded. I did reach out to the council members who voted, but haven't heard back from any of them. As for what's next, the committee members are thinking of ways to keep giving the city their recommendations. Morgan and Brian, one idea is to start meeting informally.
Okay, so what does that mean? I mean, what does the mayor think of that, and what can they do as an informal group?
That remains to be seen. Of course, they could continue meeting as a committee. Of course, it would not be official, but they could keep brainstorming ideas and then going to the city with those ideas for hiring and whatnot. But again, it's just up to the city as for what they would take and what they wouldn't.
All right, thank you very much, Abby.